Hello, hello. Good morning. Good morning, Aurora. Hi, how are you? Thank you for being here with us today. Today it is almost the last day of July. Today is Wednesday, July the 30th. And of course, we have really good things for you today. As you can see, this is your friend Luz Elena Brambila, and Curtis is having another activity to do, so he asked me for help today. Okay, but today we have a very special guest. We have a really good interview today. You're gonna love it. We have our friend Liza Oliva-Perez. She is the founder of Simple Destinee.
Simply Destiny.
Simply Destinee. I really do apologize. Liza, good morning. Welcome.
Good morning. Thank you for having me.
Liza, we have a lot to talk. We have a lot to talk, and we have too little time. But we're gonna do super good. Liza, tell us about Simply.
Simply Destiny.
I'm really bad. I do apologize. Simply Destinee. What is the mission for this organization?
Well, back in 2010, I lost my 16-year-old daughter to suicide. And since that time, Simply Destiny's been around since pretty much a year after that. And our organization started with my brother Marty. And so he was working with a lot of kids, and he was a choreographer by trade. So he was working with kids, and he kept saying, there's a need out here. Our kids need a safe space for them to just be themselves. And that's when he decided to create Simply Destinee. So it started out with dance. Dance was like our main program.
Okay, so nowadays, what are the programs that you guys have?
So there's different programs now. We've expanded from dance. We have he has the Tiny Roots program going on right now. So basically teaching kids how to grow plants and all that good stuff. And they have a little garden at Wesley Church. And so they've been taking care of the garden and just learning, pretty much not just the gardening, but the sustainability. So like learning how to make food from the earth and things like that. And so it's really important. They also have an art program that they offer, here and there. They do it in cycles, so it just depends on what they're offering at the time. We've done cooking classes in the past, and the main program that we offer is the dance.
The dance. Okay, you just mentioned that you guys are giving the opportunity for the kids to learn how to grow plants and how to obtain food from it. Let's be honest, at school kids, they don't really have these kind of programs. And I love the fact that you guys have these activities, because the kids, they have the chance to do something different than just be sitting in a computer or be watching just the TV.
Yeah, we call it our seeds program. So it's life skills. It's like, things that the kids should be able to learn to, God forbid there's an emergency situation and, we're running low on food. Knowing how to grow your own food is very important.
Yes.
There's other skills that we teach as well. They've taught classes on how to change your oil, cooking, because, a lot of times.
How to change the oil?
Yeah.
Oh, I gotta take that class.
The cooking class is important too, because, a lot of parents are single parents. They come home, they're tired. Last thing you want to do is worry about cooking. But if your child knows how to make food with the stuff that you have at home,
Yes.
that's
And
all.
safe.
Yeah.
In a safe way, right?
Yeah, in a safe way.
Yes, of course. Because sometimes, let's be honest, sometimes we just get home super tired, super,
yeah.
like, it is kind of difficult, the fact that you have to make some food for the kiddos, for yourself. And whenever I love the way sometimes my kids, they do it on my birthday or something. They do a sandwich for me.
Yeah.
And it is something really simple, but it is super fun for them to do it.
Yes.
So what I love about this is, guys, this organization helps the kids to learn new stuff, and they do it in their own way. They don't. I'm sure that you guys don't tell them, oh, just do this, do this, do this, but that's it. No, they have the patience to talk to them. And guys, if you wanted your kids to have an extra activity, super fun activity, this is a really good place to go, right?
Yeah, it's very hands-on for the kids, and that's what they love about it because they get to do the stuff. It's not, mom saying, here, do this, and here, do. It's more like, okay, this is what we're going to do. Now everybody gets to try.
And you know what? What I believe is that if you as a parent, you tell what to do, of course they're going to do it. But if they see another kid doing it,
Yeah.
they get, oh, he's doing it in a different way. Let me try to do. Let me
Right.
change it. Let me try to change it. And they learn new stuff.
Definitely.
I love it. I love it. Thank you, guys. Let's talk about this program, Rooted in Love event.
Yes. So this Sunday, our doors will open at 9:30 a.m. and our program starts at 10, and it is an all-day conference for girls. And so it's a free program for girls ages 11 and up, and we bring in people from all around the Chicago area to talk about different things like financial literacy. We have people coming in to teach about gardening. We have someone coming in to do like an exercise with them. So, and then we have also another group that's going to come in and just do some team building activities. And it's just a lot of fun because, like I said, it's very hands-on. The kids aren't just sitting there listening to people speak. They're actually being involved, in all the stuff that they're learning, and they walk away with something. They walk away with, more skills that they can use, whether it's financial literacy or, deciding, oh, I want to do this for fitness or, whatever. So it's very important to teach our young people that, there are other skills to learn out in the world besides just our ABCs.
Yes, and just besides just a computer, I'm sure they have a lot of fun in the computer or watching TV, but there's something else.
Yes.
I mean, you can discover the world. You can discover so many things that something different than just be sitting on the TV.
Yeah, I think it's important because, after COVID, they said the numbers in mental health were rising. And so I think that a lot of that comes from our kids just being on computers, stuck in their room and things like that. And so it's important to get them moving, to get them learning new things, and to just meet new people.
Yeah, because not all the time they're going to be behind a computer or a TV, right? I mean, they need to go to get some food. They need to go to work outside. So it is important so they can socialize.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I love that. I love that. Okay, tell us. This is a project. I'm not sure if it's a different project about Project 510.
Oh, okay. So that's like the new project that I'm working on. Basically, what it is I actually teach in Chicago as well. So I work with kids all around the area, and so Project 510 is basically a giving circle to be able to help kids all around. So what I've noticed that even as a teacher is that, a lot of times there's kids that, if we have a field trip, there's kids that don't have money for the field trip. Or my school deals a lot with a lot of the newcomer students for the kids that were coming from like Venezuela and Colombia and all these different places. And they would walk in with no book bag, no school supplies, no coat. And if anybody knows me on Facebook, they know I'm constantly asking for help. Like, if I see a kid without a coat, I'll find out what size they wear, and then I'll say, I'm looking for a coat this size. And a lot of people have helped me over the years, and so I just decided to create a project out of that to be able to keep helping kids because there is definitely a need out there. There's so many kids that come into school without just the necessities. And when you're constantly having to ask for, like, can I have a pencil, can I have a paper, or walking in without a lunch, or, walking in hungry, that makes it a much harder day for that student. And so I want to be able to help with that.
I have a question. You know that sometimes kids, whenever during the year of school, they use a pencil, they use crayons, and they use markers and all that. And sometimes they just put them aside and they don't use them anymore. My question is, how can you're helping a lot to the city of Aurora, to the kids of Aurora. How can the city of Aurora help you?
I mean, we're actually down the street on Downer, so a lot of times people come and they donate stuff, whether it's coats, whether it's shoes, boots, clothes. They're getting ready to do a back to school drive, or giveaway, I should say. So a lot of times when we get those things, we just put them out for the families, and the families will come in and they'll go through the stuff, and it just gets recycled. And I guess that's the important thing is a lot of times, you said we have pencils at home that are probably just sitting in a box somewhere.
Yes. Can
Just-
can they?
Yeah, they can just
families
donate those.
to you. Okay.
And then that helps us because, like I said, then we can help families that need them.
Question: Are you guys receiving also all kind of clothes or just like coats and boots?
Sometimes we have periods of time where we do accept clothes, but a lot of times we're looking for like the key stuff, like the coats, the boots, the shoes. But then a lot of times too, you'll see Marty or myself ask for like, hey, we have a 16-year-old boy that needs clothes. These are the sizes. Does anybody have anything? And sometimes people will do that as well.
Wow, that's what I love from Aurora, cause I don't know if I'm wrong, but I believe that the people of Aurora, it is helpful. I mean, whenever somebody needs something, they just help. I mean, they maybe it can be used the item, but still, people donate and helps a lot.
It's
That's what I
important
love.
to keep giving back, and that I mean, I guess we were raised in a home that's how my mom was, where she would always help like,
Like
the
sharing.
community, like just passing stuff around. And back then it was called hand-me-downs, but but now I mean it really is important because there are people out here who don't have basic necessities, and it's like if it's just sitting at home in my closet and I haven't used it in a year, chances are I'm probably not going to use it. So
Yeah, true.
why not give it to somebody who can?
Yes, thank you for that. And does Simple Destiny has any upcoming events?
Yeah, so we have National Night Out coming up. We'll be outside with a mechanical bull and music and snow cones, things like that. We have the girls' conference coming up. And there are a couple back to school events that I believe that we're participating in too. And then I saw yesterday they just announced Fiestas Patrias. So
Woohoo!
we have to
Yes.
sign up for that.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. So in this case, how can people know about the activities or the events that you guys are giving to the community?
So we have a Facebook page, and usually there's a calendar up there that'll say like what the upcoming programs are and when the schedule is. Like I said, because they kind of cycle out. Like in the wintertime, we were doing a lot of cooking classes, and for the summer, we were doing the gardening, and so
Are
it
you
just
guys
depends.
accepting adult?
No, sorry, no adults. This is a kids-only program.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna take my daughter. I'm gonna learn something. I have to learn something. Okay. What do you think? What do you feel is the current state of the youth in Aurora?
Ooh. I feel like definitely, like they said, since COVID, things have changed. But I feel like a lot of our kids have, even prior to COVID, they just need to be supported. Like they need to feel that whatever it is that they want to do, that they have the people to surround them to help them to get those dreams. And a lot of times what I've noticed throughout the years is that, a friend of mine would always tell me, oh, you have to network. And I used to be like, oh, I hate networking. It's the worst.
Yeah.
But it's important because it truly shows like when you know people, you're going to find opportunities. And if you have a student that really has a goal or a dream, they're going to have to network. They're going to have to meet people.
Yes.
And they need to like expand who they are as a person, because sometimes moms and dads don't have all the answers.
Yes.
So we need to like just really get them out there and get them involved with things, and just make sure they're really, trying everything, because you just never know what you're gonna like.
And sometimes I believe that sometimes the girls or boys, for example, the girls, sometimes they don't really know how to feel better. Sometimes they get bullied because her hair is messy, or because of they don't do nails or they don't do nice clothing, and sometimes that hurts the kids, right?
That is the theme for this year, is rooted in love, because I feel like if we have strong roots in who we are as a person, then those things aren't going to bother us as much. Not to say that they don't hurt, but we have to teach our young girls especially that it's okay to be us. You know, we're all different.
Yes.
We all come from different backgrounds,
Yes.
different lifestyles, and it's just important to be who you are and stand strong in who you are.
Yeah, and to believe and to be proud of what you are and where you come from.
Very much so.
Yes.
I agree.
I love it. I love it. Thank you. And thank you for bringing these important activities for girls and boys. And guys, please, you have to try this. It is, I'm sure you're gonna find something really nice for your kids to do. If they just wanna go outside and do something different, this is a good project. This is a good event for your girls. And just wanted to make sure for this event, it is for girls only. This
Yes,
time?
that one is girls only.
Okay.
We do take boys and girls at at Simply Destinee, but that program is just girls.
So in this case, the best thing to do is to go to your Facebook page.
Yes.
And check on the calendar that what activities do you guys have.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, so guys, you have some homework to do. But I'm sure you're gonna find a good activity, a fun activity for anybody, for everybody at home. I mean, either boys or girls. And this is a great project for girls. It is just wanted to make sure it will be this coming Sunday, August the 3rd, and the doors opens at 9:30. Is that correct?
Doors open at 9:30.
Is there do the parents need to sign up or something?
So we do have a ticket link on Eventbrite because the first 50 girls that are registered and come in with their registration get a free bag of goodies. So
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh. You guys will have some fun things to have. You're gonna have a nice gift. So guys, you need to register. In this case, do you guys let's talk about this project in particular. Do you guys have or take walk-ins? Let's say,
yes, we do.
okay, just in case.
Just in case, we do take walk-ins. We prefer that they're registered just so we can have a head count. But yeah, we do take walk-ins.
Okay, friends, this is a good project for your kids to go, and of course for you to have to take your kids to have fun and do something different. How can I know that your organization, it is based on kids, but let's say if an adult has some special skills, let's say to do some crafting or to do some cooking or something, can they talk to you?
Oh, yes.
And offer and volunteer for giving some classes or so?
Yeah, when we did the cooking classes especially, a lot of people came in and volunteered their time and taught the kids different things. And that helps us because then it's not always just us doing stuff. So we do accept volunteers to come in and teach. We've had people come in and teach art, cooking. We had people help with the garden. So it just depends on what they want to help with, yeah.
Okay, so friends, if you have any activity that you would like to teach, that you would like to volunteer for the kids so they can learn something different, please, this is a good organization to help. And of course, this is a good chance to show your art or your activity. Liza, can you please remind us what is the best phone number or email that can reach you?
So our email is simplydestinee1@gmail.com. And the phone number that they can call with any questions is 331-643-6001.
6001. 33, let me write it down. 331
643
643
6001.
6001. Okay, so any questions, friends, if you have any questions regarding the activities, if you would like your kids to participate, this is a good way for them to express themselves. I'm sure you have been kids changing a lot.
The stories that we have are like there's just so many, and it could be the littlest thing, like the one I remember a lot is we had a young girl come to us that was, word of mouth. Somebody just told her about us. And when she came in, she literally said, like, I don't know what to do anymore. Like, I don't know how to help her. And the girl came in. She was part of our program for probably a good 2 years, and every now and then her mom will send me messages and say, like, this is what she's doing now. And, she's going to graduate, a semester early, and she's going into nursing and, this and that. And it just really goes to show that, sometimes we just need to be supported. Yes. We need to have people around us who make us feel seen and heard. And that's what the program did for her. She didn't feel like she was alone going through some of the stuff that she was going through. And to see her now, graduating and all these things, it just really makes me happy, because I still remember her mom saying, I don't know what to do anymore.
Yes, because sometimes, as you just mentioned not too long ago, that you said sometimes parents, we don't have all the answers to them.
Yeah.
And sometimes kids, they are kind of shy to talk to us.
It's hard because one thing that I tell a lot of parents is sometimes we have to listen, but without responding. And as parents, we don't know how to do that. As parents, we want to fix everything.
Yes.
We want to have all the answers. Yes. It could be something as simple as, my boyfriend broke up with me, and we go, oh, I went through that. And it's like, you probably did go through that, but that you're not acknowledging your child's feelings of what they're going through. And so I feel like a lot of times just them being acknowledged and heard and feeling like, man, somebody's listening to me.
Yes.
It's important.
I have a question. Do you guys have any counselors with you guys? Just in case a kid wanted to talk to somebody?
Well, that's one of the things that we have always offered is resources. So we've partnered up with organizations like FSA, Dr. Goldman's office, just different people in the community. So if there's ever a situation that we're concerned about, we don't want to take on that responsibility. We want to make sure that they get the help they need. So we partner with different organizations to say, hey, this family needs help, and obviously depending on insurance, but we go out of our way to try and help people find the help they need.
Okay, I'm glad because sometimes parents, they don't know where to go. Sometimes they see that their kids are having trouble, but they don't know how to help them.
Yeah.
Sometimes they feel they see their kids that they're being bullied or at school, or I don't know, outside home, and sometimes we don't know what to do. And so it is good to have somebody, or it is great to have an organization who tell us, hey, you can go this place, they can help you.
Yeah, we have a lot of different, like I said, organizations that have partnered with us over the years, and they know who we are. So a lot of times when we do send families over there, they know that, there's something that, we're concerned about. And so they go out of their way to help them and make sure they get the services that they need.
Yes, thank you so much for everything. And guys, of course, if you guys have any questions, you can text us on the chat, and of course we can talk to Liza about it. For example, our friend Daniel Calderon is present. Thank you. Good morning, Daniel Calderon. Also Jose Pais, good morning. Thank you for being with us today. Curtis, he's saying hi. And of course, Buenos Dias Aurora is with us. Norman Peterson. They do such awesome work for our younger generation. And Norman Peterson also says girl empowerment.
Yes.
Do you believe in that girls also can do stuff?
I feel it's important because I came from, not the best upbringing, and I feel like I wish that I would have had something like this when I was younger. I would have, maybe things would have been different. And so when I think about it now, I think I see firsthand with a lot of the girls that, they're shy, they're not confident, Latino households, we tell our kids, oh, gordita and flaca and things like that. And so it becomes part of who you are. And some people feel like that's a bad thing. And, that's why we want to teach our kids that it's okay to be those things. It's not, it's not going to break you. It's going to make you a different person, more determined, more, everything. And just teaching the kids how to take all the things that life throws at us, because life is going to throw stuff at us.
Yes. And
So if we take all that and, we can teach them
we learn
how to.
We need to learn how to put it aside.
Yeah.
I mean, of course, learn about the mistakes we may make.
Yeah.
But also, we need to learn to put it aside.
Yeah, because you're going to face things in life that are not going to be easy. And we want them to know that you're going to get through them.
Also, our friend Brittany Nicole Lott, she's here with us. Good morning, Brittany. Thank you for being with us. And of course, we still have a lot of questions, but unfortunately, our time is going low. Okay, one of my last questions. How did you decide to be in this organization?
I just shared this story the other day. So when I was going through my grieving process after losing my daughter, and my brother was, doing all the things he was doing, he would always tell me, like, come in, I need you to help me with something. And one day I walked in and there was a young girl and she was crying, and I still remember it because I was in my stage of anger and grief. And so I remember being mad, and I remember like looking at her like, why is she crying? What does she have to cry for? And then he said to me, the reason that she's crying is because she said that if she were gone tomorrow, nobody would miss her. And for me, that was kind of like almost like a smack in the face, because I missed my daughter every day for that time. So when that happened, I sat there and we just cried. I didn't know this girl. We just sat there and we cried together. But I think the thing that I took away from it was like that made me realize there are definitely kids out there.
I'm not the only one, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
And there are a lot of kids that they need help.
They just need somebody to talk to sometimes.
Yes.
And to listen.
Yes, that's the most important thing.
Yeah.
I love it. I love whenever I learn from different places, and this is a great organization that helps kids to understand what is happening around, and of course that teach them how to get around and how to have fun in a different way. Liza, thank you so much for coming into our show today. Unfortunately, our time is almost done. It is right now. It is 9:28. It passed super fast.
It did.
Passed super fast. But of course, friends, if you would like to be part of this organization, this beautiful organization named
Simply Destinee.
I'm bad. Sorry. Simply Destinee. Of course, you can help. You can donate your time. You can donate items that you have in the closet and it's been there for a long time and you don't really use it. Please donate to this beautiful cause. Liza, thank you so much for being here with us.
Thank you.
I'm hoping you have a great show this coming Sunday, and of course you are more than welcome to come back to the show either in English or Spanish. We're gonna be here for you.
Okay.
And guys, thank you so much for being here with us, and thank you for stay and help this beautiful organization, an organization that helps kids in different ways. They teach them how to dance, they teach them to cook, they teach them how to grow food, and this is, I'm sure your kids will love it. So why don't you give it a try? Go to their website, go to the Facebook page, and of course, help. Let's help.
Yes.
Thank you for helping. Thank you for being with us. Have a great day.